family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair of missing fathers, crying mothers, twisted daughters, and dying brothers, all cursing and lying to one another. Man, don't you understand that black is beautiful even if you're blind to the color? But I guess it can be hard to understand the plan if you're looking through the mind of a duck. And here come more than a few dozen of my thinkers, cute cousins, buzzing, guzzling, Grey Goose. Can't say manish in Spanish, but I can say andale before I lose another hombre. Jesus, help us. He says, see, slavery ended, yet the shackles have kept us hooked on crime and swine, eating innocence for breakfast. So it's die thug or high blood. It's a family affair. Even Gramps is vamped. He across town setting up camp with women with food stamps and putting a clamp on tramps beneath the street lamps. Plus, Pawpaw like a bad lawyer. Can't pass the bar. And the story gets sadder for you. He charging mass gas and cash to ride in his car. Grandpa works the oldest profession. The old dude of old school now depends on extends to hold his erection. I remember when he was the member to show us direction on how to grow in a section of Negro complexion where heritage is the road to reflection, but he sold that connection for a whole collection. It's a family affair. In this new millennium, there's a big difference between Granny's panties and Big Mama's blooms. Nowadays, Grammy's name is Candy, and we all hear the rumors. And that's fine and dandy, but she's stripping on Vine and Stanley as a baby boom. From 16 to raise to we ain't seen in days. More concerned with how her jeans are made. I recall she used to wash our drawers and teach us to dream and pray. Had already cleaned the day, say what she mean to say. Meals from scratch, didn't deal with brats, loving, with the skills attached. But now we got 3 generations of the same blood in the same club. How real is that? It's a family affair. We went from communion at a union to a reunion filled with needs and poverty, greeds and robbery. And if I stand as a righteous man, the clan will be pleased to slaughter me. The wisest of the old heads said, they so misled, they don't take heed or honor me. We from the same family tree, but this seed is honorary, and it breeds dishonesty. And honestly, he right on. Because you can BET, it's the new school's XL egos running from sister to sister looking for the flavor of love that is the source to the jet black ebony man's essence, not wanting to vibe on the real soul train. Convinced we too, GQ. Brother PU for what we do is the stench of genocide. A shortage of men of pride to defend the pride is intensified, so jealousy and envy make my kin collide. It's like we still in the south, field a house, letting our light or dark skin decide. And since this is our brain on drugs, all of our friends are fried. Kings and queens indebted and credit has been denied. We're God's treasure, thus the pressure has been applied. Sell out trade day, cross the bear for a nice out cross to wear and a pair of kicks. Pick up a gun and toss our prayers. Get bricks, get lost in despair. Inheriting eternal costs with no care. No natural love, we spill man's blood for floss and flair. It's a family affair. And look way over there with their nose in the air trying to pose in that chair. That's Aunt and Uncle Tom. They like to loathe and stare, scold and swear. Almost white except for the perm burns and woven hair. They learn you can turn too cold to care. No hood in they neighbors if they are bold as there. And they on strike from the black fight, so if you needed a pen, they wouldn't bowl or spare. Even though there's one common goal, and that's souls to spare. It's a family affair. Our relatives have become irrelevant. The children are scared to be intelligent. Girls with body, just another hottie who would never dare to be elegant. This is elegant. Remember me like an elephant. Crack's attack was an ugly element, but we don't have to sue for a settlement. Blessed is he who withdrew from his devilment. Believe it like you knew, we in warfare like a rebel's tent. Jail or hell is meant when the shells from the metal is spent. And how can we be content when we can't tell where the black males of God have went? It's a family affair. The kids got it rough, course tough. She and Pee Wee got BBs, but never shot a pigeon. Traded cotton picking for blocks that don't stop kicking. Eat lots of chicken, misconceptions on what's not tricking. Trying to save a community is not snitching. Get 3 strikes and not pitching. 400 dead peers in a year is not fiction. Smooth it out is how you stop friction. Only the hateful and ungrateful mock holy tradition. And here's some news that may bring booze, but HBCUs need to drop tuition. Heaven is the destination, but the world shows no hesitation to block the mission. So listen, don't fall for the flim-flam, fam. You can choose to live and not get life. Don't desire the objects of a rich man's strife. And I'm just letting you know, unless you Hosea play, I wouldn't try to turn that hoe into a project wife. Your rib is waiting. I go home and save your kids from Satan. Don't leave the rest of your sibs forsaken. We depending on it, and I'm ending on it. Because it's a family affair. I win this life 2015, baby.